Hello good people, welcome so much to Cooking with Merryhope. I really appreciate that you've clicked onto this video. Kindly please stick up to the end because today we are going to be preparing a Kenyan meal. So this meal is mostly being taken by the coastal people of Kenya and also the western people of Kenya. In the coastal people of Kenya can specify the Taita, and in the western people of Kenya specific the Luhya. So in the Luhya community we call it Mushenye, and in the Taita they call it Kimanga. So in the Taita communities they have varieties. They have Kimanga chama kaji, that is the one that they use sweet potatoes. They have Kimanga chama duma, that is the one which they use arrows, and they have Kimanga chamanga, that if you are using cassava. So in the coastal people of Kenya, that is the Taitas, they have varieties. Either they can prepare, but the one that we're going to prepare today is Kimanga chama kaji, or I can say in the Luhya community we call it Mushenye. So that is what you're going to be preparing today. So kindly please stick up to the end because it is a very yummy meal. Ensure that you follow the recipe as per the video. Welcome. We'll start by sorting out the beans, of which in this part we're just removing any chaff and any debris that might be present. But maybe if you have clean beans, then this step you'll have to skip it. After we have already sorted out the beans, we are going to wash our beans and ensure that you have removed any dust or maybe any other chaff that might be present. Then after we have washed them nicely, we are going to cook our beans. And because I'm using a pressure cooker, it will cook around 45 minutes to 1 hour and our beans will be ready. But maybe if you're just using a normal cooking pot, it will take you around 1 hour 30 minutes to 1 hour 45 minutes, or maybe I can say 1 hour 30 minutes to 2 hours, and your beans will be ready. Meanwhile, as my beans are cooking, I had to wash my sweet potatoes off camera. Then after I have washed them nicely, then we are going to cook them in the other cooker. Ensure that you have put enough water until it covers the sweet potatoes, and also you are using a bigger pot so that the sweet potatoes are not that much squeezed. And for the sweet potatoes, they are going to take around 30 minutes to 45 minutes and our sweet potatoes will be ready. And for this one, I had to check after 45 minutes and they were very ready. If you want to know that your sweet potatoes are ready, just take a fork and you press them, just not with so much force, just as the way I'm doing from the video, to confirm that the sweet potatoes are very much tender. After they are tender, we are going to remove them from the cooking pot, from the cooker, and then we are going to peel the sweet potatoes. But we have to wait until they have cooled down and then we peel. After 1 hour, I checked my beans and they were very ready. And for this recipe, you have to ensure you don't overcook the beans. Just ensure that the beans, they have cooked until I can say 95%. Don't let them to overcook so much. So we are peeling our sweet potatoes. So on peeling the sweet potatoes, just do as the way you're seeing from the video, and your knife should not be too sharp and too blunt because you have to be careful with our fingers. Then the next step, we are going to put the sweet potatoes inside the beans and then we are going to mash them. If you have a masher, it's still okay. But for mine, I'm using a cooking stick and we are going to mash them until they mix up very well, as the way you are seeing from the video. We have to ensure that they mix up very, very nicely. And guys, if you have watched my video up to this point, kindly please ensure that you have subscribed to my channel. Don't forget to like my video also, and I also have some other videos. Please go and watch them and try the recipes, please. Don't forget to like the video, give it a comment, and also share it out with my friends. And most importantly, ensure that you have subscribed to my channel. I will really appreciate. After they have mixed up well, I was preparing some onions. Just cook them until they are caramelized and they have turned slightly brown. We are going to add them inside because they are just going to add a little bit of flavor. They just add flavor. And then we are going to continue mashing them until they mix up very well. And ensure that you have your mushenye or kimanga, it has mixed up very well and very nicely with the onions, so that they don't stick to one part. And if you want to know that your mushenye is good, or I can say kimanga, it has to be dry, because if you have put in, maybe if the beans had overcooked, or the sweet potatoes, it's going to appear extremely mushy, or I can say soggy. After I have mixed it up well, at this point now it is very ready. I'm just going to press it up nicely before I serve, and just to ensure that it looks nice. But at this point it is very much ready to serve. And it is ready. And the accompaniment I decided to use beef stew and a little bit of some tomatoes on the side. But if you ask any Taita or Luhya, they prefer to take mushenye or kimanga with either milk tea or chai ya rangi, or I can say strong tea. That one is the best accompaniment that I can say you're going to enjoy this meal. Especially for the Luhya people, they prefer using milk tea. And if you go to the coastal people, or the Taita specifically, they prefer taking it with chai ya rangi, or I can say strong tea. So go and try it out with either strong tea or chai ya rangi. Or even if you want it the best, you can try it out with beef stew, as the way that I have done. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate, and this comes to the end of our video. I humbly ask of you guys, please don't forget to like my video and also give it a comment. And even I could humbly ask of you, please share it out, my video, to your friends and to your family. It's really going to help our community to grow. Thank you so much, and this comes to the end of our video. I really appreciate if you have watched up to this point. So I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.